Boss Up Visual Podcast offers media services for reasonable price quotes, created to aid the urban community with marketing services for your business, products, or services. Book your interview or ad by emailing bossupvisualpodcast@gmail.com or simply fill out the contact form. Boss Up Visual Podcast is geared towards business and life topics, teaching individuals how to build wealth, make smarter financial decisions. Boss Up Visual Podcast is hosted by Shiketadays and Derek Days, founders of Derek Denzel Days II Corporation. Sometimes looking at life and business from one person's perspective or type of group can be misleading. Teaching you how to stay bossed up in the competitive world. A visual podcast shows step up, raise your standards, and for the direction of your life. Boss Up Visual Podcast features sub-segments hosted by business leaders, authors, coaches, and individuals looking to expose their brands. Become a VIP listener, get access to rewards and more by subscribing.
We are back with another Optical Illusions show. It is your girl, Shiketadays. I am known as Business Technician simply because I help you fix your business. Now, I am filling in for the old Jaffa the Prophet, a.k.a. Juice Baby, a.k.a. Derek Days. And what I love about Derek, he is just raw and uncut and real when he brings you the knowledge about the optical illusions of life. He's a father. He's a son. He's just great all around when it comes to being a family man, when it comes to caring and sharing for others. You know, he's not selfish and only thinks about himself. So I love that he stands in the paint for not only his children, but also for his family, for his wife. So I'm filling in for the Juice Baby today, and we're talking about optical illusions, the optical illusions of life. And I'm going to get into the financial part of the optical illusions because a lot of people see the fame, they see the glory, they see the flashiness on social media, but they don't know behind closed doors what, everybody had to go through to get to where they are, or if there was a time in their life where they didn't have it, but they had to act as if they did have it. Those are the optical illusions of life. And if you listen to a lot of celebrities and stars that are out there doing their thing and they've made like multiple six figures, they've made millions of dollars, they will tell you the struggle of paying taxes, the struggle of not managing your money and just spending your money freely and unnecessarily. So that's the reason why when you do get a lot of money, you have to have a financial background or you have to have a financial advisor, because that financial advisor is going to help you manage your money well, because you'll see quickly how easy it is to spend $100,000, how easy it is to spend $500,000, how easy it is to spend $1 million, because everything's expensive. So if you're not thinking about the priorities in your life and you're just spending freely on clothes, I've seen rappers, people go out there and spend $300,000 on jewelry, go spend $300,000 on clothes. So you got to be very very cautious, when you're spending your money. You got to have that financial background, that's necessary, that's going to help you plan well. When you do get that type of money in your hand, you know what to do with it. So we can't get caught up in the optical illusions of life. We got to be smarter financially, because you got to set yourself up for a setup if you're going to be making big money. Because you also got to remember that you got to pay taxes on that money too. So don't forget that you have to pay taxes. Don't forget to plan well. If you don't know much about financial assets, getting an investment account, getting a savings account so you can duplicate your money instead of spending it until you're broke, then you need to get with somebody that does. So it's very important. In sometime in your life, you're going to need to speak with a financial advisor if you don't know yourself. And you're going to need life insurance. Do not forget life insurance. People who are wealthy have life insurance. They use life insurance as a backup, so that if something happens to them, their family is good on that life insurance policy. And if something happened to their assets, at least they have that life insurance policy. So just know the facts about being financially educated, to have that financial literacy that you need to prepare yourself for making hundreds of dollars, so that when you do make that money, you make smarter financial decisions. You're not spending that money on clothes. You're not spending that money on unnecessary jewelry, things that just don't matter. That you're putting that money in the places that's going to make that money duplicate, and that you're doing the right thing when it comes to being financially stable. So I don't keep you guys long. I'm filling in for Juice Baby, aka El Jaffa the Prophet, the Outspoken. And I wanted to come on. I always give you guys a little motivation on your journey. Always stay grounded, stay on the mission. Do not put your life or your dreams into somebody else's hand, because you'll always get disappointed. So always make sure that you have that plan B when you're on your journey and when you're trying to reach certain destinations in your life. So thank you guys for joining us again, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Do not forget to subscribe to our podcast. Don't forget to go and like our Boss Up Visual podcast page on IG and Facebook. And remember, we have those magazine ads that are available. So if you would like to get into the ad for $297, please send us a message, or you can visit the website below that we're going to post here. It's actually ddd2c.biz/bossupvisualmagazine. So I'll see you guys on the inside. Please check out our programs that may help you to a better future in life.
When you're taking a look at life and you're looking at your life, what do you see for your future? What do you see for yourself? What do you see for your family? Do you want to continue to live this life and be unhappy, be unsatisfied, not being able to live a full, fulfilling life? You want to get out of that rut. You have to get up and do something new. Do something different. Do something meaningful. Something that's going to be valuable to your life, valuable to your growth. And the only way for you to do that is to get up and boss up. Boss up, raise your standards. Raise your standards for yourself. Raise your standards for your life. You are enough. You're capable. And the only way for you to move into a different space, we have to get the knowledge that's necessary to move into those spaces. So don't be afraid to raise your standards. Don't be afraid to better your life. Don't let people tell you that, it's not possible. You're doing this for nothing. You're doing this for you. So whatever you desire to have for you, yourself, and your family, and the life that you desire to live, take action. Take action today. So thank you guys for joining us with another Boss Up Visual podcast show. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Stay bossed up.
It's time. It is time. Enough is enough. It is your turn, and it is your time. But I need you to surrender. Repeat after me. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I can't do this anymore.
Tell the people in the back you're still here. Tell the people in the front. Now tell yourself that you're still here. can't keep holding on to things from the past. Let it go and let God. Let it go and let God. I don't got time to be fighting.
Because it's okay to say no. Because you can turn your nose into your strength of yes. Yes, I took my power back. It takes a village. It takes a team. So when I said I'm switching it up, I want everybody to leave here today buying something from somebody. I want everybody to leave here with somebody's number. I want everybody to leave here promoting somebody else on their social media. Because we don't do that. What we scared for?
That business became more and more of my time. But I also had to tend to other businesses. So with this Boss Up conference, it really made me want to share my kind of experience and kind of things I do. Because I feel like everybody has a boss inside of them. You know, everybody can figure out how to get to the next level.
I'm so overwhelmed to be here today. I mean, this is what I live. This is what I live. I live positive, progressive people.
You can't try to change other people if you're not willing to change yourself.
Amen.
So here are a few ways to work towards change. So I had to come up with a strategy, and he told you that this relationship is built on prayer. I'm telling you, when we got together, I was 19, he was 17, so it's like we grew up together, right? Keen enough to understand, to pay attention to those moments, to see that he was changing, right? But only because I was changing.
Student loan, then the interest rate is so high. So I told Angela, I said, I want to give back to our community. I want to show people how to buy and sell real estate with no money down. I have a mentor that coached me named Don Jacob. He'll coach me how to buy real estate. The house I'm living in, you guys, I live in a 6-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and an acre of land. And you know what? Guess how much money I put down? $20.
Why this happened? Because, a couple of years ago, 2008, I lost my son in a shootout. So, I mean, this is a situation in life, being, in the street, running the street, and to be here today is a whole breakthrough for me.
Like he said, our mission started back in 2008 when we lost our 10-month-old son to gun violence, senseless death. So we wanted to present to you today the Think Before You Act campaign, the sign that you see here in front of the podium, because a lot of violence is going on today where there's roadway rage, people getting shot and killed, people just not thinking, but they're just living in the moment and they're making mistakes.
Hello, how y'all doing? Y'all right? God good? God good? If you're down, everyone be quiet. Okay, that's gonna be out here. You know what I mean? My brother, Jude. That's my people, this is my brother, that's my little nephew, and I'm just saying this with love. And I love this black power here. Y'all continue making the black movement. Yeah?
The next Boss Up Visual Award, because we're going to do this every year. We're going to do the Boss Up Visual Award. This is the first annual Boss Up Visual Award. And I could not kick it off without giving my partner, my sister, Angela Amazing Tate, the Boss Up Visual Award. Because she really brings it. And she really is a boss.